Welcome back to the Girl Cave. This month for Tool Time Tuesday, we are focusing on using the most expensive tool that we own, our Cricut or our Silhouette machines. That's a big chunk of money, but it's a tool that in order for us to use it for scrapbooking, like you really have to think ahead. You have to plan what you want to cut because you know it takes a little bit of time to get the machine up and connected, pick a design, work the design, resize it, and then cut and weed and all of that, right? It is a process. This is a layout that I had created. I think I created it last year using my Cricut. And that's the beauty of these machines, that you can take any image that you fancy. You can find an image online and then work it and create yourself a layout. When I sit down with my Cricut, I have several cut files in mind, and then I just cut them all at once. Like I'll sit down one afternoon and that's all I do. So this is half of what is I have left of this one. I already used I use it to extend an 8.5 layout into a 12 by 12. Just by adding this, it just added a little bit more to that page. I have these, which are beautiful to use your scraps on the back and give it some color. And I have this one I cut in a larger piece. I hope you can see it. Maybe I should use black. Let's use black for this one. Okay, so I cut this larger size, and then I use the same image to cut just a smaller one and then even tinier ones. So you can use them as well for your cluster bases. So this could be like a main page, this could be a big cluster, and then little tiny clusters, or even to frame your photos. And then I always just keep them together in a little baggie, and that way I know where to find them if I need it. But if you do not have a Cricut or a Silhouette, I am not encouraging you to go out and buy one, because I would never do that. I like to encourage you to use what you have. There's Etsy that sell files. I'm pretty sure some of them actually sell them already cut. There are scrapbooking companies that have these as well. This one was a free gift, and let me show you. They packed this up for me. They even gave me a little stencil. Oopsies. Wood grain stencil. I have this beautiful embroidery hoop. That's cute. They gave me another one that is great to use your scraps to back the cut file, and that way you give it color back here. This is very summery. I even got a little piece of wood veneer. I might use this today. We'll see. And then I got this gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous, cut file. And this is the one that I'm going to be using today, because I'm going to be documenting my youngest son's first house. They gave me another large embroidery hoop. I got this beautiful lantern that would be great for pictures of Savannah, Charleston, St. Augustine, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Like I have lots of ideas for that one. And then I got this one. And then this larger one. You could use it as a stencil too. You don't have to use it as a cut file. So there are options. If you don't have a die cutting machine, there are options for you that are less expensive and would take up less space as well, because they do take up a little bit of space. But don't get me wrong, I love my Cricut and I use it quite a bit. I use it not just for scrapbooking, but I also use it to make t-shirts and things like that. So for today's Tool Time Tuesday, I'm going to be using this cut file. When I first saw this cut file, I knew exactly which picture I wanted to use, which is this one of when my son got the key to the house. But like I don't like it like there, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and trim this part off. I decided to cut the little wreath off, and I'm saving it because that's a beautiful little die cut. I'm sure I'll be able to use it somehow. And then I trimmed closely, and now I can put this on the beautiful wood grain paper, which I really wanted to use. This is from the Paper Patch, so I'm pretty sure this is pretty old. But, oh, I should not have. Just right. All right, so I'm not gonna press it down because I want to make sure that my clusters fit. I did decide to use this little tag because I had thought of putting a row of little houses down here where my title would have been, which was just gonna be his address. But then I decided I'm gonna use this to write his address down. And I wanted to, my idea was to stamp it with this little stamp set that my middle son gifted me. But I'm glad that I measured out first because it was not gonna fit. Even if I wrote it sideways, it was not gonna fit. So then I found that I had these little stickers that look like typewritten letters, and that worked out perfectly. So on the back side of this, I have his address. So it's going to be part of the cluster, but obviously I'm not going to show it. I'm going to use this. And look, Zilla, I'm using the beautiful tray that you gifted me. I use it to put things that I think I might use for my layouts, and then I just grab from there. So it helps keep my desk a little under control. So I'm using this big die cut from Vicki Boutin's Storyteller collection because, you know, typewriters tell the story. Homes, that's where you make a lot of your memories and have stories to tell. So I'm going to put that there. And then my idea is that this, remember, it's going to be flipped. It's going to come here and be part of the cluster. And then I'm going to make sure that when I line it up, this right here is part of the roof line. So I want to put it right there. So the green part is the roof line. That's cute. So move this just a little bit more, and I'll make sure that it's nice and straight. And remember, it's going to be flipped, but I'm going to have the strings come here, and I will glue them down just a little bit so they don't move. And then I need a cluster here and a cluster there. So I think as part of my title, I'm gonna place this here, and I'm not gonna do it now because I have to flip this piece of wood veneer, but it'll be half on the tag and half off. So I will have some dimensional tape, and it will say hello, and where the house is, it'll be this place, and that's where I'm going to have this, my happy place. And it'll say hello, the address, and then my happy place. So that's going to be pretty much my title. So now I need dimension here, and I need some dimension there. So let's see. I need something for this. So I know that I want to use these, and these are from, where are these from? This is Vicki Boutin as well, Fernwood. So I know that I want it behind this piece of chipboard, but I don't know if I want it on this side or this side. So let me use some wax paper until I make that decision. And then I like to trim close so that the wax paper does not distract me. I need to see things exactly the way they're gonna look. Otherwise I get distracted and I can't focus. So I'm not sure if I want it on that side or if I want it on this side. This side would be cute, right? Because it would be framing, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna put this here that says right here. No, I think I'm gonna want it on this side. I think I am. Unless, hold on, I have more greenery. Here we go. Maybe I put this too. Why not? Layer both. That might be cute. Right here, right now. And then for this one, I have this cute little sticker, which is also from the Fernwood collection by Vicki Boutin. And I'm thinking of placing it here. And then I want to cover that says beautiful day. So I'm going to use this sticker right there. So I'm going to have to hide it there. I'm going to lift this up just a little bit. I placed the photo on dimensional tape so that it would stand out just a little bit. And I wanted to use that, but that's not gonna work for me. I have this, so I put that there, that little stamp. I don't need these. So let's see, dimension, I need dimension here. So a cute little key might do the trick. Ooh, which one to pick? Maybe this one, because it has more of the darker tone. And then I could just do like that. What else would I need? I kind of need something there. It looks a little plain. Do I have anything else that I might want? I might put a flower here because that way I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more thing there. You know what I need to do is just I could put another key. Let's see if I can cover up this little red heart with a gold one. And then just layer it like that. And that way I have dimension, I have gold, I have text, I have a floral. We are good. So now all I have to do is put it down. I hope that you click on the link below and check out the other girls that are going to be sharing their layouts throughout the month. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you be part of my community. And don't forget to share your layouts with me over at the Girl Cave. Come back again next week. Bye.